Hi everyone, Amber Canoy here for Everyday Kentucky. It's your Anthem Medicaid Minute, and we're talking about mental health. And this one has really hit home for a lot of people, and Amanda Broderick is with us today. Amanda, this is a topic that is really hitting home with a lot of people, especially coming out of COVID. A lot of people seem to be struggling with this. So, I'm curious, what would you say is the current state of mental health in this country?
Well, to put it short and simple, not great. It's estimated that about 20% of our population is struggling with whether it be anxiety, depression, thoughts of suicide at any given minute. So if you do the math, it comes out to about 50 million Americans every single day that are struggling just, inside themselves. It gets even worse than that. So about 1 in 4 children in school have anxiety and depression. And whenever you keep looking further, that also is going to lead to more rates of suicide, and it just keeps escalating from there.
I know several of my friends, we've been speaking that our elementary students have been struggling trying to get to sleep because they're worrying. They can't turn off their minds to go to sleep. So that is alarming, especially as a mother. Do you think the pandemic kind of just really propelled this problem forward?
Absolutely. So one of the things that doctors and mental health professionals recommend the most when you're going through hard times is to have a good support system. Your friends, your family, your loved ones. Whenever you bottle this stuff up inside, it gets worse. So what the pandemic did is, it isolated everyone. So all those feelings, they had nowhere to go. We didn't have a lot of people to talk to. That support system was hidden away, and it certainly made things worse for a lot of people. A lot of people even have symptoms of what is sort of like post-traumatic stress disorder, just the common fear of something like the COVID pandemic happening again. A lot more Americans are diagnosed now with anxiety and depression that all stemmed from really that time period. So it certainly made things worse.
Absolutely. How do you really know that you might be experiencing a mental issue?
That's another tough one because, we all have off days. So it's sort of hard to draw the line of at what point do I need help. So a good gauge is to stop and think, are my thoughts, my feelings, and my emotions affecting the way that I operate in everyday life? And if they are, it's probably a good time to reach out to your doctor.
And another question here is, what resources do they have? Because a lot of people are a little apprehensive to kind of reach out and actually get help.
Right, and that's another big problem. A lot of people actually can't afford mental health care, and also people that live in rural areas, there's a very large gap. So one of the best things you can do is reach out to your doctor, and hopefully they will be able to help connect you with good local resources. You can also sort of tap into your support system there, talk through your feelings, talk to people, let them know how you're feeling.
What should we do if we think that someone might be suicidal?
Okay, that's another tough one. It's really important to gauge how extreme the situation is, because no matter what, that situation is extreme. If it's not an immediate crisis in that moment, you can call 988. That is the National Mental Health Hotline, and they can talk to someone there. If it is a very dangerous situation in that moment, go ahead. 911 is the best way to proceed.
And of course, go to the website for more information and resources.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next time for your Anthem Medicaid Minute.